contrast experience of how I overcome it, and I became a deliberate creator by manifesting one of the recent Rotary function, which was connected to the nature also, and also to give charity of few of the things which I really liked it, and I really love to give charity. So these reasons of this contrast experience I would like to share, because as I think Mohan knows, and that I got a threat call early in the morning and I was fully disturbed on that particular day. And even the morning session, they started calling me, they started blackmailing me. So I was little confused. At that time we were in Pondicherry, I think. So I didn't want to disturb and I did not want to tell anybody. Then things became worse, and after that I came to know that you are back from Pondicherry, and I put an WhatsApp to my mentor, and she immediately gave some beautiful affirmations, which I really worked for 30 seconds. And then I went to office because there were 7 issues which got piled up in that process of 3 to 4 days, I think, because 3 were unforeseen and 3 were created by our neighbors because of their selfish needs or whatever it is. And since I was a part of that, what you call as a consulting a person or a licensing person or coordinating person, they had given my number. So they called me at 5 o'clock, and from Kalsapalyam, rowdies called threat calls and all. We came to know later that they are all from Kalsapalyam market rogues. Through the police control room, we tapped from the camera, from the CCTV camera, when I went to the petrol bunk site. And then I immediately called for the owner and petrol bunk owner, landowner, petrol bunk dealer, and also the IOC people, Indian Oil Corporation, because they were not submitted the correct boundary demarcations. So 6 issues, out of 6 issues, 3 I got it with ease, peace and joy, which the neighbors, they are not done intentionally, but there was a mix-up of some communication and on their selfish needs. They had, it was from the third party, where at 5 o'clock or I think 5:30, they have hit the workers badly. They have fractured our workers, and they were hospitalized with bone fracture. And then I went, because I was little disturbed for the 3rd day, no? So I did not find how to overcome the 6 issues which got piled up. And then when I started getting that 21 times the affirmations, then it really worked for me, and I gave a positive intention. I went to site, and emergency meeting was called, and the first thing we measured everything from, we asked them to bring the documents. Then we measured from the 7th building up to the 1st building. So we came to know that, yes, we showed to them that our whatever demarcation was there, because they have removed the foundation of the compound wall, the column which were there, and they have hit everybody at 7 o'clock after we leave from the site, no, after the owner goes from the site. So at 7 o'clock they have hit the workers badly. And I came to know only at 5 o'clock in the morning that they have removed all our existing boundaries, disturbed, because the PCC or concreting, whatever is done, can be removed easily because of the setting time is there. No? So like that, they have damaged the entire stretch of 40 feet length. And then we came to know afterwards that they are all rogues, and the dispute was there, the boundary dispute, I resolved it. Then the LPG tank was to be placed in a proper manner where the demarcation was not given, and we convinced that yes, there is a gap of 10 feet from the existing boundary wall to the LPG tank, because the neighbors were grumbling that they will go to court if the LPG tank is not swapped from this side to the other side of the corner of the. So I told, then the IOC people came. They convinced that yes, these are all underground buried stations, and it is a universal plan which is done in all the LPG stations, and they have not created, there is some guidelines for it. There is a demarcation of radius which they have to be maintained, and they convinced, and finally that issue also got resolved. Like that, 4 issues I resolved. Another 3 issues which was unforeseen, which is not in our hands. So that the owner and the BBMP authorities has to take care. So all these issues, because of this contrast, no, things came into clarity in my mind. Yes, what to do, when to do, what not to do. So all this responsibilities, no, then I gave a very clear-cut signal to them. Yes, if we are not, I mean, what you call, protecting our workers, then we will stop the work. We are not going to continue. Then they hired a policeman. They gave a police complaint. They hired the beat fellow, no, who will be there, because we have taken caveat also for 3 years that nobody should disturb. We got because these neighbors had from the day one till today, 45 days of work, what has happened, we have taken a caveat copy that nobody should disturb. The court has given in our favor only, because there was some dispute on that. Somebody has 70 years back, there was a lease period, it seems. So he has brought those documents, which is not used, but he can use that for blackmailing purpose, for getting money. So we had authenticated documents. We produced to the court and got caveat copy. So nobody should put stay, nobody should object to the. That was a very good for me, because I got this petrol bunk, as you know, since 6 months we were trying, though I was not in the vendor empowerment list, because these are all new product for me, new innovated product for me, especially. Because to qualify this for a petrol bunk, no, it is not so easy. All divine blessings of Dr. Manjula and your guidance, teaching, support, hand-holding me. This project has come to me. Otherwise, there is no chance of getting this project. And all 3 petrol bunks are in the pipeline, because now I've enrolled as an engineering contractor in the IOC, in the vendor empowerment, just recently. So this is one good thing, that more and more petrol bunk projects, because these are all that can be done in just 3 to 4 months period. Okay. And we can get easily 10 to 12% profit with effortlessly. So now, so when we face that contrast situations, that's what I was about to tell, that this is one good thing which I learned from you, is overcoming the challenges easily. And the contrast should be there. In the recent, I think 5-day session, for any persons, who has to overcome very fast, he has to face the challenges. He has to face the contrast situation. And contrast is a good signal for us. When contrast, you should embrace it seems. Whatever the contrast comes to your life, you have to embrace, and universe will give the sign how to overcome those, and it will give 10x with all. So like that, whatever that, even the money got stuck, that 4 lakhs what they gave, because of sign difference, signature difference, it got bounced. This is also one of the contrasts which all suppliers, mentor, everybody started chasing me for the money, suppliers, contractors, labor payment. Then immediately I put that, yes, NEFT is there, because that lady is 70 years. She shivers when she signs. Okay. So, and she doesn't know to do NEFT, IMPS, nothing. So I took her to that ICICI bank. I myself took her, and she gave 2 checks, because both checks, she made into 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs. So that 1 check bounce also, 1 check we can pass it. So what I did, I deliberately created this rotary function, because I have to come out of this, So she had given the 3rd mantra: connect to the lake, connect to the resort, connect to the some important greenery, so that you will overcome all this. So in my list, that rotary function was there, because our past presidents and DG and directors were chasing me to get into this function, because we are celebrating the silver jubilee year for this. And also this is a very valid, it is very good function where you have to attend. So this I used as an opportunity. I deliberately created, because when you do charity, when you do like play equipments, we gave sapling, 100 saplings, we gave benches, computers, and we renovated, refurbished the entire school within 10 days, completely waterproof, with solar power, and benches, monitors, saplings, flooring, everything we gave, and it was a very furbished, toilets, washroom, and they were amazed. And the moment I didn't know that I would get a royal treatment there, because God has already, or the universe has already blessed go in a very divine manner, and I was divinely protected, and all my desires were fulfilled on that particular day. After the function, I was taken to the what you call land of that landowner, who had say about 10 acres of land, and he had prepared food for 150 people, because there was an eye camp also we did. So more than 150 people were there, and we were the first, because suppliers, vendors, all people were waiting for me to come back. But I had one confidence and belief that if I get up at 4:30 and go by 6:30, and I can reach back to Bangalore by 2 o'clock, and then I can disperse whatever money, because the check was on the way. So without that check, nothing will happen. Nobody can make payment, and for no one I can make payment. So I took this deliberate creation of getting into that greenery. So I was invited to visit that half an acre land, and I got tender coconuts, and that ginna or gunnu, you tell, gunju in your Telugu language, where a calf was born, and from there they will prepare that product, of that milk product. So I got that. I manifested a good, nice village sogodu, all that lunch, and I manifested on job also, on business opportunity the same day, on before boarding to this one. This all happened like a miracle that day. Within 1 hour, I saw the time 12:15, and my mentor already had put WhatsApp, I need this fees to be remitted by 2 o'clock. I was amazed. Everything happened by divine order, and I gave a very good intention also. Yes, from 4:30 I got up. I gave for each and every activity, and that activity which was unknown to me, that because after I going there only all this happened. From 12:15 to 2 o'clock, so many things happened, and even I got manifested the business opportunity also. That business opportunity is in Gudibande, where I have to do 2 mock-up villas, where there are 100 villas already developed, plotted development is there, ready sites are there, where 10 villas has been sold, 10 plots has been sold. So they have to do in 5 to 6 months time. So we have a product. So I introduced that product by exchanging the business card, and he was impressed by there itself I did for 20 minutes one-to-one session. So everything went by divine order, and I boarded the car, and then I got the money also in ICICI Bank. Then I dispatched that 4 lakhs within half an hour to everybody. Everybody was happy. So this is the true guidance or true reality of the law of attraction, where I can create what I want on that particular day. This is what happened. And it is a win-win situation I created that day, because without money, because I am only giving everything back to the society, or to the workers, where they are, they are deserved to get that money. So everything went by divine order, and I was chanting this, that I am protected divinely by the universe, and whatever will happen for the good only, and things are always working out for me. I chanted 21 times in the car also, and everything went, and more miracles came that day. So this is I wanted to share to everybody, though I put in the WhatsApp group, and this was the 300th manifestation which I had made. So whatever manifestation I do, it will be of fact. So I wanted to share with all of you. Thank you.